My name is Daniel Wynn, and by day I invest in sports cards, but by night I make videos about investing in sports cards. I am the great curator. Join me on my journey to break even in the hobby that we all love.
Hello everyone, I'm the Great Curator and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time that you guys are visiting, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. The reason I make these videos is for education. This is my fun and creative way to kind of give back to the community by sharing my opinions, my perspective, and my insight with you guys on these topics and issues that I'm discussing. It's my sincere hope that you guys will find value in these videos and continue to support this channel. This is also a way for me to kind of use the YouTube platform to spread my message of positivity and civility within the hobby. I believe that if we come together as a community and set a very high standard of conduct and civility that we hold each other accountable to, we will weed out all the bad actors that are currently trying to ruin our hobby, and we will be better off for it. We can be gentlemen investors, we can be lady investors, and we can do it very easily. All we have to do is just be kind, nice, respectful, and honest to each other. Super easy, guys. We should be doing these things anyways, but if we do it and we hold each other accountable to these standards, I believe that our community will be stronger, the hobby will grow, and the values of our cards will rise. So hopefully you guys will support this message. This is my mission statement. This is why I make these videos. Please support me. You can do that by subscribing, sharing, liking these videos, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. Thank you. Alright guys, today's video is going to be one that I've had a lot of requests for lately, and basically it's what supplies do I use for the hobby, what hobby related supplies. People are always asking me, hey, what kind of case do you use? Where'd you get that magnifier? What kind of mag holders do you use? What kind of sleeves do you use? What kind of display case you use? So today's video, I'm going to answer all that for you guys. I'm going to tell you guys about all the supplies, all the tools that I use for the hobby, and then I'm going to link everything down below for you guys so that you guys have access to it. Full disclosure, I'm not getting sponsored by any of these guys. I'm doing this, I'm giving you guys this information for free. None of these guys sponsor this video, nothing like that. But if you do order from them, please let them know. Maybe they'll throw me a sponsorship or something like that. Who knows? We'll see. Anyways, all right. Let's get into this, guys. Okay, so the first thing that you need, these are going to be all the basics. This is not like everything that you would use in the hobby, but this is the basic stuff that I use, and that anybody who's in the hobby who collects cards, these are all the things that you guys will have to use also, all right? If there's anything else, you can ask me in the follow-up questions, but let's just get into this here. First thing that we're going to need to talk about are penny sleeves. Everybody needs penny sleeves for their cards. When you rip cards, you're going to need to put them in a penny sleeve before you send them off for grading. If you don't grade them and you're going to store them at home, you need to have them in penny sleeve. Not all penny sleeves are equal though, okay? I found a company here, I don't know where I even got this. Somebody gave me these as a promotion tool at a card show. They gave me like 5 of these packs, like 500 of them. So I'm stocked for a while now. But this is a company, I guess they're called Smooth Sleeves. I'll post a picture of this. I'll edit a picture of this later here. But Smooth Sleeves, check that out. And what makes these penny sleeves unique is that they have a lip on top of the penny sleeve. So it's not just flat like this when you put the card in and you kind of squeeze it. They actually have a lip on top that goes on one side of the penny sleeve, like on the backing. So you can actually hold the lip and insert the card, and it makes it a lot easier rather than the traditional one that has no lip that comes up top, okay? So if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, imagine that this is the top of the penny sleeve. There's a lip on top that you can actually grasp, and you can put your card against that and slide it down, so it just makes it a lot easier. And so that's why I like this company, Smooth Sleeves. I don't even know they have a website. I'll have to check it out, but I have a whole bunch of these, so I'm assuming that they do sell these, okay? If you don't want this brand, you can find another one, but just try to find one that has a lip up top because it makes it so much easier to insert the cards, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2 here, mag holders. You need to have mag holders for your cards that you're not going to be sending to grading, okay? They give better protection than top loaders. Top loaders kind of suck, in my opinion. I don't like them. They're really hard to take the card out. Card savers, the ones that you would send to grading off the PSA, those are good, but they don't display well. So if you want to have something that displays well, that you know you're not going to get graded in a slab or anything like that, mag holders are the way to go, all right? This company in particular, Pro Mold, you can find these on Amazon. They're really good because they have space in them to hold penny sleeves, okay? I don't like to use magnetic holders that don't have room for a penny sleeve, because the card will just kind of jostle around in there and they can get a little bit nicked or bent up or something like that. So you always want to go with a mag holder that has room for a penny sleeve, okay? And Pro Mold, they make them in all sorts of sizes, okay? They make them from like 20 point, 35 point, 55 point, 75 point, all the way up to like 180 point. If you guys are not familiar with what that means, it's just the thickness of the card, right? So the thicker the card, the higher the point value, all right? But mag holders, you can buy them on Amazon. You can find a lot of people that sell this brand. It's my preferred one because it has the room for the penny sleeves. Okay, next. Now we need to talk about sleeves for the graded cards, okay? You can use all sorts of different ones, but I prefer this company. They're called Superior Fit Innovations, okay? I'll link them in the comment section below. But what's cool about them is they make sleeves in all sorts of sizes. So not just regular PSA slab, they make them for the thicker patch cards, they make them for BGS and all that stuff, and they fit very, very nicely from my experience. Also, what's really cool about these is they have the tapered, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but they have the tapered back. So the back, instead of going straight like this, they taper up, and it makes it for a little bit cleaner look when you seal it and you seal up the sleeve over the card. You just don't have a little bit of plastic sticking out on the edges. So definitely the tapered look. You don't have to go with this company because there's a lot of different companies that make the tapered sleeves, but definitely I would recommend going with the tapered sleeves. It just looks nicer, it's a cleaner cut. If you want a really clean fit for your cards and you have cards in different sizes, Superior Fit is the way to go because they have the cards in different sizes. So when you're buying these, remember, make sure you're buying it for the right sleeve. There's the PSA sleeve, there's the PSA patch card, which is the thicker slab. I'm sorry, I said sleeve, but I meant slab. There's the BGS, there's the SGC, there's HGA, there's CGC. They make sleeves for all the different types of grading companies and slabs out there, and they label them, so it makes it very easy to identify. So make sure you're getting the right one, okay? Next, the magnifier that people always ask me about, okay? This is the one where you see me, I'm looking at raw cards like this, all right? On my videos, this is what I use, okay? It's a magnifier. I think it's a 10x magnifier with an LED light, okay? What's so cool about this is this will allow you to see anything, any little mark on a raw card at a show that you're buying. You need one of these. If you buy raw cards, you need one of these lights, okay? You just put it right on top of the card, okay, and you put your eye right to it and you can see everything on it. And it has the LED, which helps you see any kind of scratches or anything like that. This you can get on Amazon. It's like $14, $15 on Amazon. I will put the link below, but this is a must. I carry this with me to every show that I go to. Even if I don't buy a lot of raw cards, you never know when you're going to be in a situation where you have to look at a raw card, okay? So you need one of these. Don't use a jeweler's loupe. Don't use anything that doesn't have an LED light on it or anything like that. This is the preferred one for me, okay? Next, let's talk about cases, okay? Because this is what you guys always ask me about. What type of case do you get? Now, there are different companies out there that make all sorts of different cases. There are people that buy toolbox cases like Apache cases or anything like that. For me, this is the one I go with. It's a company called Zion Cases. You can look them up online. I'll put the link below. They make cases in all sorts of different sizes, but I like them a lot because you get really good value from it. You can get a case for like between 80 to like 150 bucks depending on the size of it. But what makes these cases special, okay, other than they're super hard, super durable, is that, hold on, I gotta open this for you guys, is that they have molded foam in the middle, okay? Hopefully you guys can see that. Molded foam in the middle here. This is not the pluck foam, the super soft, spongy pluck foam that you would get from a case that is like not custom made, that you would have to pull out the pluck, pieces of it, and it's really soft, and your cards just kind of move around. This is super sturdy, hard foam specifically cut for cards. So your cards will not move around or anything like that. They won't get pinched up or anything like that. This really holds your cards securely in this case. That's why I love this case. There are other companies that will do the same thing, so you know, you can shop around if you want, but I like Zion because they have really good customer service. Every time I email them, they respond to me. Sometimes a little bit slow, sometimes, but they always respond and they give me discount codes. Here's a pro tip, guys. If you email them, tell them you're a new customer, then sometimes the guy Clint, I think, who's the owner of this company, he will give you like a 10% or 15% discount code for this. Sometimes they do better sales like during Christmas time, so check that out. I don't have any kind of sponsorship with them, but maybe if you guys all let them know that I'm sending them your way, maybe he'll create some type of Curator Army discount code for you guys, 15-20% off. I don't know, we'll see. But this is the preferred case. I own 2 of these cases. I'm gonna purchase another one later today, because they just came out with a backpack version. But what's cool about this case, other than the plug foam, other than the sturdy foam on this, they have combination locks. So some people I've seen at shows where they have like a padlock or something, and they have to pull out a key, something like that. That stuff, you know, guys, it wastes time. It's just another thing to carry. You want to have the combination lock on here. That's the best way to kind of carry around a case and secure your cards. Some cases that look just like this too, they don't have a lock at all. They just have a latch. You don't want that, guys. You want to have a lock on here just to add that peace of mind and a little extra layer of security for your cards, okay? So make sure, there are other manufacturers that make similar cases like this. If you're gonna buy it, just make sure that it has the hard foam on it and make sure that it has a combination lock. The only thing that I don't like about this, okay, if I'm gonna be critical, is that it has this like diamond pattern design here, so like you can't really put stickers on your case, which I know a lot of people like to do. So that's the only thing I don't like about this, but that's a small little preference. Here's another tip that I'll give you guys about this too, is that a lot of people have these Zion cases, okay, or similar cases, black cases like this. It can be very easy to mix them up with other people's cases. So what I do is I just put like a little colored ribbon on it that allows me to identify this case easily. If somebody walks away with it by accident, I know which case is mine, okay? So you guys are gonna wanna do that. Some people put stickers on their cases, some people put ribbons, whatever. Just make sure that you have some type of personal identification on it so that you don't get it mixed up with somebody else's case, okay? Also, let me talk about the size of these cases. So I prefer this one, which has like 3 rows in it. It holds about roughly about 80 cards, okay? I like this because it's easy for me to put into my suitcase when I travel, and it's a lot easier to walk around with shows, all right? Some people will get the one that's a little bit bigger. I think it's called the extra large, where it has 4 rows. That will hold like, I don't know, 100 cards or something like that. That's good, but that is not practical when you carry it around shows, so keep that in mind. If you want to have one at home that you store your cards in, get the bigger case. If you're setting up at a card show and you're just wheeling it around and it's not a big issue for you to carry around, get the bigger case. But if you're going to be mobile, you're going to walk around, you're going to fly, you want the smaller case just because it's a less of a footprint for you guys to carry, okay? So keep that in mind. When I first got it, I got the big case, but it was just too much to carry around at the shows, so I downsized to the small case, and this works perfectly for me. But they make cases in even smaller sizes, and they make a backpack version, and they make an extra large version that you can wheel around with wheels on it. So just figure out the one that works best for you. You will probably have to get 2 cases, to be honest. One at home and one for travel, all right? Okay, so that's Zion cases. The last thing that I will cover today, I gotta make room for it on my table, is the display case. Everybody's always asking me about my display case, right? So here it is, guys. All right, here it is, boom. This is it, this is the big boy. All right, all black, aluminum, okay? Plastic top. You can get this at a store called Specialty Store Display Cases, okay? This is for like trade shows and stuff, not specifically made for cards. But this, in my opinion, is the best case for a couple reasons, okay? Number one, it has this really nice black felt lining here, so that makes your cards pop when you put it on here, okay? It's not like wood or white or anything like that. It's black. It looks good. Okay, as you can see, it has these hinges on the sides here, which allow it to prop up without holding it. A lot of cases, they don't have that, so you have to hold it while you're putting your cards down, or sometimes they fall down and it breaks the glass or whatever, okay? But this is cool because the hinges lock into place, all right? Also, it's plastic on top, not glass, so it's fairly shatterproof, and it's a lot less weight, so that's pretty cool, okay? Also, it's made of black aluminum on the edges here. So it's super light, okay? Some cases are made of wood, which are heavy. Some cases are made of like steel, which are heavy, okay? But this is probably the lightest you can get, all right? And it just looks really sharp. And it has a handle. It has a handle right here, so you can just, if you're going around, you can travel with it. It's easier to transport. It's not too cumbersome where you have to, lug it around or anything like that. But this is it, guys. This is what everybody's always asking me about. Now, what makes this also special is that it's black. They have this same case, you've probably seen it around, where it's silver. Everybody has a silver version, but not many people have the black version. Black just looks cool. If you guys notice, I wear black all the time. I like it. It just looks cool. It's sleek. So that's what makes the cards really pop out, in my opinion. I have two of these, okay? Now, the thing about this one though, guys, is that it sells out very quickly. So you have to pre-order it. All right, it's not always available from that store, and I searched a lot. I have not seen any other online store that sells these black cases like that, okay? So if you like it, pre-order it. It's very affordable compared to the other ones. This is the one I use. You might see ones that are sold on Amazon for like $75. Those are made of wood. And they don't hold up very well. They get scratched very easily. You might see ones at Hobby Lobby that are made for pennants. They're smaller, but they have a white backing, which doesn't look really good, and they're made of glass tops, so they crack very easily. All right. So those are the other cases that I've experienced. For me, this is the one to go with. Okay. So everybody always asks me about that, so now you guys know. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. These are basically all the tools that I use when I set up at shows and how, within the hobby and how I collect and stuff like that. So now you guys know. I will put as many links as I can down below for you guys to see. Remember, if you reach out to them, just let them know that I sent you, so maybe they'll show the channel a little bit of love. Anyways, guys, if you have any follow-up questions, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have used these products before, let me know what you guys like about them. Maybe I'm the only one that likes them. Who knows? We'll have that discussion, guys. Okay, if you have any other great products that you guys want to use, share it with the Curator Army. Put it down in the comments below. Share it with the other members of the group so that we can all benefit from it. And then that's it, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.
I'm the great curator, the ultimate gentleman investor. Yeah, the great curator always stays till the gold digging hour. So watch out, all you bad